The Amanda Knox case has put a real spotlight on Perugia, Italy, an historic city that many Americans know nothing about. So let's go back now to 48 Hours correspondent Peter Van Zandt, who's been looking into Perugia's past. Peter, good morning once again to you.
Good morning, Jeff. The story of Perugia is one rich in imagery and ancient mythology. But Perugians are now hoping that all of this will be consigned to history. The walled Italian city of Perugia had its first historical mention in 309 BC, but did not enter modern folklore until 2007 as the site of the brutal murder of Meredith Kercher. The city's universities have played host to visiting American students for decades, drawn in by its reputation for nightlife, arts, and bohemia. Located in a valley 120 miles north of Rome, Perugia is the capital of the central Italian region of Umbria. The city also featured in the early life of the Franciscan monk St. Francis of Assisi, who in 1202 joined the war between Perugia and his nearby hometown. He was imprisoned and spent a whole year in captivity. The dark, mystical art of Freemasonry has also been prevalent in Perugia for hundreds of years, reflected in its striking Gothic architecture. The cobbled streets and narrow alleyways are home to centuries of secrets and mysteries, symbols and superstition. For Chief Trial Prosecutor Giuliano Menini, a native Perugian, they are key factors in one of the most lurid murders in Perugia's history.
He was seeing symbols on the crime scene, I think, right from the start. I think he saw this young woman in a symbolic way.
This bloodied handprint on the wall of Meredith Kercher's bedroom was seen as a satanic marker. The ritualistic nature of the assault convinced Menini that a violent sex orgy had taken place, and Amanda Knox became the satanic she-devil who killed her. But it is the symbols of a more modern age that will document this latest chapter in Perugia's history. Its residents, though fascinated as the rest of the world by the trial of Amanda Knox, feel a growing concern in their new, unwanted notoriety and hope for a swift return to obscurity.
People from Perugia are a little bit sick of this because of too much, too much about the city, and it's not a very good thing for the city.
And now that Perugia has lived through the Amanda Knox story, the challenge for its universities and tourism is to survive the Amanda Knox story. Jeff?
Peter, from what you've seen over there, has Amanda Knox been successful in changing Perugia's perception of her?
I think so. That she-devil today was vulnerable, she was sweet, she was scared, and they realize now the case against her was a fraud. So she really helped herself with that statement.
Peter Van Zandt in Perugia, Italy, thank you once again.